Brian's going on vacation without me. He's going to visit his dad in Florida. So today we're doing a packing video for him. I just told him to get all of his stuff together. There it is. Brian's going on a trip without me this weekend, but we're going to pack for him today. It's a packing video.
For once, the roles are reversed. I'm going somewhere and she gets to stay home and babysit Maggie. She won't be too bummed though. She gets to hang out with the dog.
So what are we going to do in today's packing video? First of all, I want Brian to do a lot of the packing himself.
Good luck.
We'll see how that goes, but I'm going to use all my usual techniques to help him out.
Yeah, I decided to fly on a budget airline to go see my dad. It's Allegiant Airlines, so they have very strict rules.
And you know what that means. No carry-on. We're doing this in just a personal item.
All this is going in a personal item.
All this. If he can do it in a personal item for a long weekend, so can you. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're tiny, whether you're Brian-sized, either way.
I prefer to say jolly-sized.
You should be able to do this too. So what personal item bag are we going to pack in today? We have so many to choose from.
Well, to figure it out, we did a poll on Instagram.
We did. We asked if you wanted to see us pack in the takeoff luggage, in the BÉIS Ultimate Travel Duffel, or some sort of backpack, which I think Brian was hoping for. The winner was the BÉIS Ultimate Travel Duffel, which we just showed a couple of weeks ago when we were comparing it to some other travel duffels that open like a suitcase. Even though that didn't compare so well against the others, I'm pretty excited to use it today because it holds a lot of stuff.
It does.
Should we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Brian, you look really pretty on camera.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm under the interrogation lights.
Okay, so what's the first thing we're going to do when we start to think about what you want to pack?
Well, if I was Lauren, I'd be thinking about what the weather's going to be like, where I'm going. And it's going to be really hot.
But luckily, I'm going to go to Bali in a few weeks, so I'm not that jealous. I'm going to think maybe to pack just a couple warmer layers in case there's a chilly night, or of course, a little chilly on the plane.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
One pair of pants and one long sleeve or
Yeah,
You also need to think about itinerary. I know you don't have an itinerary, but like what kind of things do you think you'll be doing?
Well, I don't think I need to dress up too fancy, but I do definitely think I will be going swimming. We're probably going to go on some walks in the morning, ride the golf cart. That's something we like to do.
Yeah, he's going to a 55 and up community.
I blend in.
Okay, you are going to like a steakhouse one night though. Is that something you could just wear shorts and a polo?
The steakhouse is not like overly fancy.
All right, so at this point, I would say we need to make a packing list.
So I'm not as organized as Lauren. I'm more of a grip it and rip it kind of person. But I think since we're doing personal item, I think that's a really good idea.
All right, you don't want to make a packing list. I totally understand that. Not everyone is as type A and color-coded as I am. You do want our packing lists, though, which are editable, and they are on spreadsheets. I'm a spreadsheet queen. Then definitely check the link in our description and get our editable packing list. We're going to do a verbal.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Verbal packing list. So the first column of my packing list are clothing. You're going to do mostly shorts. How many shorts do you want to bring?
I think probably 4 would be acceptable. But my pajamas are also going to be a pair of shorts.
You're going to have a half day Thursday and pretty much like no day Sunday.
Yeah.
So you really only need 3 pairs.
True.
One to sleep in and a bathing suit.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
And then your pants. Tops, I know you're going to want your quick dry polos that you wear like these. They're so great, especially in the Florida heat, but you probably want a couple t-shirts too because they're a lot more comfortable.
Yes.
And we already covered the bathing suit. You're going to need a zillion underwear and socks. Sweaty underwear, sweaty socks. Not fun. Okay, that's good for clothes. Accessories, you just need like sunglasses. Are you going to bring a hat or anything?
I wasn't thinking about bringing a hat.
Electronics.
My Kindle, my
Laptop.
phone, laptop.
And then all the cords you need for that. Portable charger. Okay, and then the next column is toiletries, which you basically need deodorant and a toothbrush.
He's going to have shampoo and he's going to have toothpaste, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's going to save me some space.
So that'll be pretty nice. Honestly, he's the type of guy, if we're even in a hotel, he uses the soap. And he uses it, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't really do a lot of toiletries. We've done packing videos before where people are like, where's his toiletries? And it's like,
I don't want to tell him.
That's it. That's it. He's not bringing cologne. He's pretty low maintenance. And then everything else is just
like my prescription drugs.
Yeah, like you need your medication, you need your ID. Do you have a real ID?
I do. I just got one.
Oh, good. Otherwise, you'd have to bring your passport and then your wallet. Kind of basically it. And as we go, we'll kind of see what other things that you need. But
Yeah.
I think that basically covers all of the important things.
It's the Brian Kelly highlights. So if I have those items, I'm generally going to be pretty okay on any trip.
And usually he wouldn't bring his laptop on vacation.
I got teacher stuff to do.
All right. Well, the first thing we need to do is get all that stuff together and put it in packing cubes.
Let's do it.
Wow. So the packing cubes we're going to use are these new compression cubes from BagSmart that I featured in a BagSmart review last week. They're compression, and I actually kind of like them. Normally I don't like compression at all.
I don't have an opinion, really. I like the colors and stuff. I think they look cool.
Mesh, breathability, compression, all that good stuff. So why don't you start opening up some of the teal zippers. So what we're gonna do is have one packing cube for the clothes that he kind of wants to wear when he looks presentable, and one packing cube for anytime he's working out or swimming, and pajamas.
My hanging out clothes.
The hanging out clothes. And then of course, this packing cube for underwear and socks. So we did set aside everything he's going to wear on the plane. Underwear, you call them like your sporty underwear, but
yeah,
they're
athletic-y.
like athletic-y ones. He likes that when he's traveling. We do have one t-shirt, a pair of joggers that are kind of lightweight, and then a long sleeve shirt. Because planes can get cold, and maybe even walking around in Florida at night could get cold. Who knows? So this is set aside. We're gonna put it on this chair, and I'm sure the dog's gonna come sit on it. But all right, literally rolling up my sleeves to do this part. I like how the packing cubes open like this. A lot of compression cubes actually open only about halfway.
So this is the part of the video I'm really good at, standing and watching.
Honestly, Brian went to go pack to go chaperone at the Special Olympics a little while ago. And I said, he can totally pack by himself. I don't need to help him. And then I saw his bag the next day.
Granted, I got everything in it, but she got everything in it and gave me a little extra room.
We have 4 pairs of socks. You do have a pair of socks for the plane. I forgot to show you guys that. And 5 pairs of underwear. Compress it. Let's do the nicer clothes. A polo pair of shorts, 2 more athletic pair of shorts, but they are nicer. A polo, a t-shirt, and then a polo t-shirt. A polo, a t-shirt, and a polo t-shirt.
I definitely have clothes I like, if you can't tell.
There you go.
Or brands, I should say.
Polo fits him very nicely as a man that wears a 3X. And then this cube, t-shirt, another t-shirt with our dog's face on it. 2 more shirts. So one of these is a pajama shirt. The other ones are just, like we said, ones that he can sweat in, walk around in. Pajama shorts, swim shorts. One of the things that we were talking about when we were getting this all together was that it seemed like so much stuff. He said, can't I just bring less? And he really can, especially because he's going to be at his dad's house for 4 days. He could do laundry, but do you really want to, oh, let's go here, son. Oh, hold on, Dad, my laundry's still going.
Prefer not to do laundry during the time.
You could definitely do less, but we do know you're gonna sweat. You're a sweaty guy when it's hot out. You can hold these. This is the BÉIS Ultimate Travel Duffel. It opens like a suitcase. Let's see how these fit in there. I'm pretty sure we could do, told you, Maggie is totally sitting on his clothes. Can you see? It's so funny. And then we'll do the socks and underwear. And you can see how nicely those fit in there. We're not going to put anything in these pockets only because we're going to put a laptop here. And if that's going to end up being bulky and taking up space, we need to be able to close it. I'll put that one here. And then we do have some space here. I really just think your electronics should go in. We do have this outside pocket, but if you remember from my review, once this bag was fully packed, it was really hard to get things out of that front pocket.
And it's only a 2.5-hour flight, so
yeah,
it's not
you're going to be fully charged, all of that. Here are your electronics. We are not going to just throw them in the bag. A tech pouch. This is my bin of trip travel gear stuff. Do you want olive or blue?
Blue.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Everything in here is all packing stuff, and that doesn't include the dresser that's over there, just full of packing cubes. Portable charger, Apple thing. All these cords, we could make them look a little bit prettier, but let's be honest. So, tripped travel gear, tech pouch. That'll fit in there nicely. Laptop. Your case is so bulky. Makes me cuckoo. Toiletries.
Probably go anywhere.
I'll probably just put them on top there. All he has is a toothbrush and deodorant, guys. Let's close this up. And honestly, the only thing you're really going to use while in the airport, I know you so well, is your Kindle. Because you're going to have this pocket here. Just don't let anything fall out of it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have this pocket here.
For those items, I think it will be fine.
Yeah, like Kindle, your phone will be in your pocket. And then we just have the strap, which is right down there on the floor from the last time I filmed down here. Let's see how it fits you though, because it was kind of slim on me. A model for everybody. I mean, how does it feel?
I'm fine.
Pre-trip right now, how are you feeling that you only have this duffel? Like, do you wish you had a backpack? Do you like that this kind of separates everything? Do you think that everything would have fit in a backpack?
Well, I think definitely everything would have fit in a backpack, but I'm willing to try new things, especially on such a short trip. So maybe this will change my mind and I might like duffels more. Backpacks are nice because, you know, even going to the bathroom, I'm thinking like it'll be tricky for me to bring this with me. That's, I guess, where the backpack might be more superior.
Okay.
So you can be hands-free in the bathroom. For a guy, that's kind of important.
Yeah. Well, and tomorrow morning we leave to go to the airport. So maybe when I drive you, maybe we'll park and put this in the sizer for Allegiant. Now that Brian is packed.
Thanks.
He is going to, oh my gosh, that's heavy.
It's not that heavy.
It's kind of heavy. All right. Well, thanks for watching and make sure you're subscribed and follow us on Instagram for all types of content, whether it is packing, any type of travel essential review, or of course, any of our trips.
Even some tips for dudes occasionally.
People always ask us to do a packing video for Brian, but to be perfectly honest, this is what, our third or fourth packing video for Brian, and it's still the exact same stuff.
And yeah, don't go watch
that
them.
We've shown you because he lives off of a capsule wardrobe. Anytime you've seen this man in one of our videos, he's probably been wearing this shirt. He has like 7 shirts to his name. If we don't do a ton of male packing videos, that's usually why. You know what I'm proud of? The fact that we packed personal item only for a long weekend for a man in a size 3X.
We did it.
We did it. Your sunglasses. We'll put them in there. You can wear them tomorrow.
It would be funny if I got my dad it.
Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody.